Good morning. I didn't know if the camera started. You see me pause. Good morning. So it's Friday. Yay! I have a really early client this morning. He's gonna be there at like 7:30. I think he like works or something really early, I guess. I don't know, because he always brings them like really early in the morning. We technically don't really open at 7:30. We like will for some clients, but it's not really like our hours, you know what I mean? We're usually open between like 8 and 9. That's usually when we open, so I'm a little bit better equipped for those times. But anyway, it's been a busy week. I've been really active on Instagram and not so active on YouTube, and I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to think, what's the last video I posted? Oh, I think the last video I posted was when me and Derek went to the mall, which was just kind of like random. And then the one before that was when he tried to kill me and roll me down a hill. If you didn't see that video, go watch it. My boyfriend tried to kill me. He put the car in reverse and got out, and I was still in the car. Which I guess is probably a good thing, because if I wasn't in the car, it would have probably wrecked. But there's a video. Like, we have video at the house, so there is a video of it, and I put it in the video. There's video of the video in the video. But yeah, it's just I've been so busy. I've been trying to turn on all my utilities and stuff. It's been so annoying. I can't, like, next week I'm hoping I'm gonna have some time to, like, go, because, like, I got Duke Energy turned on, which was a huge pain in the ass, and then I have to go and get my water and my gas turned on, but I actually have to go up to the places to do that. I tried to call them, and they said to go up there. So Duke Energy, I called up there. It was like the regular thing is like talking to this lady, and she offered me this protection for like the surge protection, like, so if the power goes out or whatever, it like protects your appliances. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, I'm always messing with my necklaces. If you ever see me like reaching in my shirt, I just like realized that looks so weird, and I'm just like messing with my necklaces. I'm really not. I don't know why I do that. I think it's like I'm fidgety and I need something to do with my hands. But anyway, so the first lady, she was like, I've got to transfer you to lady number 2 to get this surge protection thing put in. I was like, okay, cool. Or to get it added to your thing or whatever. So she transfers me over there. And the lady's like, okay, yeah, like, we're going to set this up. And she's like, I have these other offers for you. Like, do you want me to give your information to third parties? Which I was like, no. And she's like, do you want, like, TV? And I was like, no. And she's like, well, you probably need, like, internet though, right? And I was like, well, my boyfriend is in charge of the internet stuff right now, so I'm just gonna leave that up to him. And she's like, but I have like a really good deal for you, so like you could take the deal and probably save your boyfriend some money. I was like, well, I really don't know what he's paying, so I wouldn't really know if your deal was better than what he's paying, so I really would need to talk to him before making any commitments on that. And she was like, but it's such a good deal, like, you could miss the deal. Like, why wouldn't you just, like, go ahead and take the deal? And I was like, well, you know, this is just, like, my boyfriend's area. Like, he pays the internet stuff, and, you know, I'm taking care of the other stuff. And I was like, I want to at least talk to him, you know, before I commit to anything. And she's like, well, we could change it to your boyfriend's name. Like, you know, she was like, he's not with you right now. You can't just ask him. And I was like, no, he's not with me. He's at work. I need, you know, I was like, I really just want to wait on this. I'm not ready to sign up right now. And she was like, but it's such a good deal. Like, why wouldn't you sign up? And I was like, finally, like, I really got the gist that apparently I was not allowed to tell this woman no. Like, she was not going to hear it no matter how many times I said, no, I'm really not ready to sign up right now. So could you, you know, like, no thanks. And she just, like, was like, but why wouldn't you take this deal? Why wouldn't you take it? And I was like, so I finally was like, I really need to get off the phone, because I've been on the phone for 45 minutes at this point. I had to go pick up my little sister from school. And I was like, okay. I was like, so if I sign up for this shit, are you telling me that I can call back and cancel it? Because you said I can change it to my boyfriend's name, all that. And she was like, yeah, you can call, you can cancel it, it's no big deal. And I was like, okay, so if I sign up and this is not something I need, after I try to tell you I don't need it, then I can cancel it. She's like, oh yeah, no problem, fine. So she goes through, like, talks me through the whole setup process, tells me everything I'm getting, wastes another, like, 20 minutes of my time. And then she's like, okay, so it says that your total today for your charter package is going to be $99.98. I was like, I don't have any money to give you. I have to go put in $175 deposit on, like, my gas and, like, my water, and, like, I have, like, so much shit to be spending money on. I don't need to be paying for the internet. That's not, like, we split bills, and that's his bill, and I was like, I don't have any money to give you, so you're gonna have to cancel all that. I was like, this is exactly why I wanted to wait. And she was like, oh. And, like, just rude for the rest of the time she was on the phone. And, like, fortunately after that, once she realized I didn't have money to give her, then she finally, like, let me finish out what I was doing. But I also think she messed it up because I got a call from Duke Energy yesterday, somebody talking about, like, oh, you know, we're calling about your installation, and, like, they made it sound, I need to listen to the message again. I called them back, and I was like, what the fuck? Because, like, it sounded like they were trying to, like, install my shit, which I, like, scheduled an appointment. Oh my god. I see what she did. She scheduled my charter appointment, but she didn't schedule my Duke Energy? No, ma'am. If I had another option, I would not be choosing you. I can say that much. So anyway, I guess I get to call them again probably later today after I'm done, because I don't even want to worry about it while I'm at work, because I was so pissed the other day when I was on the phone with them. That bitch. Oh, and she proceeds to tell me at the end, like, oh, if you give me a bad review, I'll be in trouble, essentially. I was like, I can't guarantee anything. I'm not trying to get her fired. I'm just saying I'm going to definitely say something about, like, how I denied that I wanted this, like, 4 times. She wouldn't let me. And then she proceeded to not schedule my appointment as she was supposed to. All we can hope is that lady number 1 that I talked to, because I also told her that I wanted it done on the 24th. But apparently I didn't write that down. I tried to sign into the account, like, because she told me I could do it online. I tried to sign in to see if I could do it, and I couldn't. It said I didn't have an account. So I don't even technically have Duke Energy yet, and I'm over it. Fortunately, they don't have any of my, like, payment information, period, so they can't charge me for anything. But, and because there's, like, no one currently living in the house, they can't, like, just go set anything up, I don't think. So anyway, that's been my time with Duke Energy. Hasn't it been so enjoyable already? I'm not trying to be negative about it. It's just, like, so funny to me. Like, I was just like, dude. Like, the fact that she, like, would not let me tell her no to this thing, and then, like, wasted all of that time, like, and I, like, needed to be calling, like, other places to, like, do, I have, like, so much to do, and she wasted so much of my time. I was like, for real, lady? So anyway, I guess I've got to call them back, because I don't think they set my appointment up, because I'm pretty sure I told her, now I don't even know, because I spent so long on the phone with them, like, going in circles, because I really, like, had it in my head that I'd scheduled it, but she scheduled the charter thing. Did she? I don't know. No, I could have sworn I told them the 24th. Do I? No, I don't. I was going to be like, do I want to just call and get it over with? But it wasn't very fast last time, so. Duke Energy? I don't know. man. Hopefully my other 2 places I have to go will be much easier than Duke Energy, because Duke Energy is a pain in my ass. Oh, these people are hanging out by the bus and they got a little dog with them. Is that a dog? No, it's a cat. I mean, cats are okay. I like dogs. I like all animals, but definitely lean towards dogs. But yeah, anyway, so that's what's been going on with me, is just like arguing with Duke Energy, them trying to put me on Charter. And then I had my boyfriend call Charter to to figure out if they really were saving you money, which Charter for real, or DirecTV, wait, what was I even talking about? That Duke Energy lady. She like was telling me like this is like this limited time deal, you can only get it with me like on the phone right now, like making me think like I can't get this deal anywhere else. It's just like the special that Charter has going right now. Like I could call Charter and get the same deal. Like I don't have to get it through them. And she did like roll it like, oh, since you're getting Duke Energy, you get this extra good deal through Charter. She was like making it sound like I only was getting this deal because I was getting Duke Energy, which was an absolute lie. Because I can literally call Charter and get the same deal. It's what my boyfriend is paying. It's $44.99 a month for 200 whatever of internet. What is it? I don't do internet stuff. So anyway, she wasn't even offering me like some exclusive deal like she was telling me she was. It ended up being the same price. It wouldn't have been any different. So he called and he talks to the guy. He like tells him all that, like, oh, it's the same thing, whatever. And he's like, okay, well, I'll call you back whenever I'm ready to set it up. And like he said, he like told them like several times it was like he was asking in advance, like we didn't want it yet. And then he said like a little bit later he gets a text saying like, oh, Charter's on the way. And then he works across the street from the house we're about to move into. And he looks up and said the Charter person was like in our driveway, like ready to put in our Charter box, I guess. And I was like, and this was all in one day. So I was like, oh my God. I just don't know. And then of course they like turned our internet off because they assumed we were moving. So it was just a fun time, you guys. Oh, moving's fun. I am really excited though. It's like all I can do is just like laugh because it is funny. Like honestly, like at the time I was so frustrated, but it's so funny now. Like, oh my God, like that lady that I was on the phone with was about to make me so mad. Like towards the end of it, like, cause I was like, I called, I was all happy and nice and everything. And like by the end of it, like I was ready to cuss her out. And I was like, just don't do it. Don't stoop to that level. It's okay. But good God, lady, I told you no. I think she can get in trouble for that. I don't know. Somebody else may know, but like I know, okay, I worked for a call center and I know like I wasn't like, yeah, you could kind of like push people into signing up for things, but if they were like full on saying like no, I don't want that, like over and over, and you like kept pushing it, I don't think you were allowed to do that. Like, I think you were allowed to like ask once or maybe twice, and then you had to like leave it. The first lady I talked to, she like was telling me about different offers and stuff, and if I was like, oh no thank you, she'd be like, okay. And if I said yes, she was like, okay, can you just say or can I, just to clarify, you were saying yes to this? And I'd be like, yeah. And then she'd be like, okay, thank you. And then like, you know, do whatever. But that second lady, I was like, no thank you. And like she just like wasn't hearing it. She's like, no bitch, you're signing up for internet. I was like, no, I'm not. She's trying to get me to sign up for some package through Charter that was like $90 a month. I was like, no girl. Like it had like internet and phone. Like who uses landlines in Max is like, why are you yelling? Who uses landlines in 2019 is what I want to know. Unless you're a business, then maybe. But I'll probably, like, if I do, no, I don't even think I'm going to do landline for the business. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might get a separate cell phone. We haven't gotten that far. We'll talk about that later. Do you guys just, like, mess with your jewelry? That's, you know, this was Dwayne. I don't think you can see. Oh, you can see. There's like a little tiny penny in it. I think, I don't know. It's not a penny. It's got like a Native American head on it. So, anyway. It's cute though. I found it in his stuff after he died. He had this like little bowl of just watches and change and just, does every dad have that? I think like all dads have that. They just throw all their miscellaneous things in like a little jar. So I found this little arrowhead necklace, and I found his dog tags from when he's in the Navy. But yeah, it just says Dwayne Henson, route to Landrum, SC, because that's where he's from. It's Landrum. That's where he was living. Well, when he was in the military or in the Navy, I think he lived in Maryland when he was stationed, I think. I don't know. Pretty sure that's what it was. He lived in Maryland. And then he moved back here whenever he was done. And he went to Clemson to become an electrical engineer. On Wednesday was his birthday. He would have been 49 this year. Isn't that insane? Like, he was so young. I get emotional talking about it. It's hard, but yeah, so I really love my necklaces that I found of his. Lady. Here comes this big head. What else? My friend from work gave us a couch, so that was really exciting. It's comfy. We had like this couch, and it was like cool to look at, but it only had like one arm on one side, and me and Jeff, our friend that is over all the time, we're always arguing over that corner. Like, anytime I wasn't there, he's in that corner, and then like every time I get home, it was like this, like we were not like really arguing, but you know, we're just always fighting over this corner. So now we got two corners on the couch, so me and Jeff both have a corner. I think I'm going to get a sectional couch for the living room. I'll show you guys. My living room's like really long. So instead of being a square, it's like a really long rectangle. So I think this sectional couch will be good. Because that room is going to be where we have like most of our video games and stuff. Because Derek's pretty much turned into like a collector at this point, I would say. He has everything. Like, not everything, because he's still got a lot of stuff he can collect. But he's been getting a lot of the stuff that he really likes. He's gotten such good deals on it. He really wanted the older Dance Dance Revolution, and he found Dance Dance Revolution and some like knockoff Dance Dance Revolution game, and he found them on like the Facebook Market, I think, like both of the games with the pads that you step on, for like $25 for both. So it was a really good deal, and he got that, and he's been really excited about that. That's like his favorite thing when people come over. So that's another thing I'm excited about with the living room. It's going to be really good for like entertaining. It's just like really open, and the house is set up really good. Like, we have a pit bull that is just not very good with other dogs, and since, you know, we're dog people, a lot of people want to bring their dogs over, and we've just, you know, it's kind of hard finding, like, where we're currently at, to find somewhere to put Rocco. And at this new house, there's just like they're gonna have like this whole porch area, like, it's not screened in, it's like, what do they call it, like closed in porch. Like, there's no, like, it's not like heated and cooled like the rest of the house is. So I'm gonna get like a little window AC unit, and then like a little space heater probably to put back there, because I'll probably use that room for like the dogs if I ever need to put them aside for whatever reason. And then from the back porch area, they'll be able to walk out to where the fence will be. I'm meeting with the fence people next week, hopefully. I wanted to go yesterday, but I couldn't get a hold of the people that own the house. I like tried to get in contact, and they had said like we could come whenever, but I just wanted to make sure that, you know, they were okay with yesterday. And I couldn't get a hold of them, so I ended up canceling that, and I tried to reschedule it for Monday, and then they were okay at first, and then they found out like really last minute from their kids' school that this guy and all his horses. But they found out last minute from their kid's school that their kid had something going on that day, some sort of play or some sort of thing that they were doing. So anyway, they had to reschedule, and then now we're trying to, like, work out the rest. I'm, like, watching this guy with his horses. I'm, like, at that time that, like, everybody's going to school, and this guy was, like, outside. Wow, that's so crazy. Wow. He said, what was that noise? That's the icy horsies noise. Weeks! Max, I call him Meeks, and then sometimes it turns to Weeks. It just, you know. You probably have like 1,000 nicknames for your dogs, right? So if you ever hear me say Weeks, that's who I'm talking to. I don't know where Meeks came from. I think one of this girl I used to hang out with used to call him Weeks. Or not Weeks, Meeks. And then I started calling him Meeks. Then Luna has had many a name. She prefers to go by Lady. I don't know if her name was Lady in a past life, but she likes to be a lady, don't you? Lady? Oh, lady. What do you say? Oh, there's the lady. Hello, lady. Oh, hello. You big lady. Oh my gosh, look how giant you are. She looks small in the back seat, doesn't she? Look how giant she is. She's a corgi mix, so she's like little, but she's 55 pounds. Like, she's huge. The vet did say she's a little bit overweight, but only by like 2 or 3 pounds. Like, I think she said she wanted her to be like closer. I don't remember now. It was like she really didn't need to lose much. And I think with us moving, like, they're gonna have a lot more room in the backyard, and I'll be able to let them out a lot more in the backyard. So I think that will help. You guys are like, you like take her to get pup cups every day, and she's apparently on a diet. Yes, I know. It's hard because, like, they just love their treats, you know. But I only give them, they get their pup cup every morning, and then both Max and Luna take glucosamine because they're a little bit older. Luna just turned 5, yes, and Max will be 6 in just a couple weeks. Max, why are you getting so old? I can't believe it. I feel like they're still just babies, and now they're at that age that people like say they're like, oh, they're not puppies anymore. Like, I know, shut up. They are puppies. My babies. But yeah, so Max's birthday is coming up. I'm gonna have to think, what am I gonna give Max? He just got presents for Easter. I got them, I wish I could remember those toys. They're like Tough Toys or something. They have like a pig and an alligator, and then my mom got like some dinosaurs or something. I might go get them some more of those because they've been really enjoying those toys. Or I might I might get their dog beds for Max's birthday. Maybe that's what we'll do. I keep seeing something out of the corner of my eye, like there's a bug or something. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I might get them the dog beds. Well, that's something I'm planning on getting him anyway, so maybe I'll get him something else. Maybe I'll get him a cake. Last year I got him a big cake. I spent $40 on a dog cake last year. Just judge me all you will. I did. I spent $40 on a dog cake straight up. It was like my first year working at the daycare, and I was like still really happy and all that, and I loved working up there, and I ordered a big cake so that everybody at the daycare could have a piece of cake. And it was big enough for everybody, so it was perfect. But yeah, it was $40 from like a local bakery around here. They're called Molly and Me. If you ever are in the area, check them out. They're really good. They have really awesome treats and stuff. They also do grooming. They have some really bomb groomers up there. So definitely check them out if you're ever in the area. They also have toys and treats. Another cool thing about Molly and Me is that they have like really good food up there, like dog food. Like they sell like Merrick's and the Stella and Chewy's and stuff like that. It's all like high rated dog food. So it's just like really cool because it makes your life really easy. Like if you didn't know like what is good to buy for your dog, like you can just go to Molly and Me and buy any of the food in the store, and it's going to be just fine for your dog. And I'd be willing to bet, I have never asked them, but I'd be willing to bet if you ask them about the food, they could probably tell you a little bit more too. I feed my dogs the 4Health from Tractor Supply. They do really well on it. They like the salmon and sweet potato the best, and it's good because all 3 of them are very different, and they all like different things. So it's just a nice food that everybody agrees on. And we also do their treats, because like I said, I give them treats in the morning when they get their glucosamine, and then after they take their glucosamine, they each get 2 treats. So just like 2 small ones, and then their pup cups. So that's really like more than enough. And sometimes they get 2 pup cups in a day if we go through. But I cut them off at 2 pup cups because that's just too much. I don't want them to get sick. Luna has like there was one time that I gave her a pup cup, and then we like immediately, I think we like got to my work or something, and she was really excited and like ran up and like stood how she did earlier and just like threw up all over, like just straight whipped cream all over my shit. I was like, so anyway, I'm about to pull back up at my house. I'm going to go in and let the dogs out one more time, and then I have got to go groom some toy poodles. But thank you guys for watching, and hopefully it was a fun little catch-up vlog for you. I'm going to the house on Monday. If I can film, I will, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because I got to go. The inspector is going to be there, so probably going to be inspecting. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!